Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Currently, I'm in another room testing the Billy Bass Intercom system.
Hi, in my last video, I was able to run the Billy Bass Intercom system from a Raspberry Pi 3. I did find the workaround on Talkie Pi to get to work on a 0W. I was then able to configure a second Billy Bass and have them sync together to, I guess, connect to the mobile server, which right now is I'm running on a Windows desktop. It can be a VM for a Linux VM, or even run on a Raspberry Pi as well. I don't know if it works on the 0W, I haven't tried, and I'm sure it can run on a 3 just fine. But either way, whichever way you want to do it, that should work. But yes, I was able to get both of them working at the same time from my phone, and then of course I tried with the Billy Basses between each other, and so far it's worked great. I did notice if the audio inputs are coming in a bit too high, or the gain's too high, it does have an issue of clipping out, so I did have to adjust the audio, the microphone audio and the output audio around a bit until the clipping stopped and fixed that issue. But right now they work just fine. You can talk in them and get the other one going through, as you can see here, and the same with this one. You can see the other fish's mouth moving. So that's pretty cool. At some point, I'm not too sure, I might put one on my for my doorbell or next to my doorbell as intercom. Might freak some people out, and having a Billy Bass move. I still haven't gotten it down yet to have the head pop out. I tried messing with Albert Armea's script, but my Python skills, or really any programming skills, aren't that great. I'm better at just finding solutions and just kind of mixing them together. Hopefully I can get that worked out soon. But so far it's been great, and I hope y'all enjoyed this, and good luck to you in case you tried as well. This is a quick video to show exactly how I put this together. First thing you'll notice is I drilled out the motion sensor hole and replaced it with a microphone. You'll see it on the back side once I open it up. Otherwise, the front's left just alone. Okay, on the back side, you notice I drilled out some additional holes for the second speaker. And let me go and open up now. Okay, from here we'll see the power supply will start there. I'm sorry, the power input. I'm actually running a 12 volt DC input. That runs to 2 voltage regulators. One is set at 5 volts, and that powers the Raspberry Pi 0W, and also a little speaker amplifier. I actually ripped it out of a little boombox from a store at Five and Below. It's like $5, and just basically ripped out the circuit board, the little volume dial, and the additional speaker. And so that's what that 5 volt voltage regulator powers. On the other side, I think this is either 6 or 7 volt. I think it's 6, and that powers the H-bridge. Now the H-bridge controls the motor for the head and the motor for the mouth to make a move. And that connects back over to the Raspberry Pi. It's controlled by the GPIO pin, so when it gets the command, it will turn off and on the motors when necessary. The head, again, I'm still working on. For the Talkie Pi, I'm not able to get it to open up, I guess, flip the head out when audio initially starts. I heard that they may, the person who made it may make a GPIO command in the software for that. Hopefully at some point when talking begins to, turn on light or something, in this case, I would make the head come out. But again, I might find a workaround at some point. So that's taken care of. Again, that connects back to the Raspberry Pi. And I also have that red button. Those 2 leads come out to the Raspberry Pi as well. And so once pushed, that's actually built into the Talkie Pi software to initiate the audio out, or I guess the push-to-talk feature. So that's basically taken care of right there. Also on here I have a USB OTG cable that connects to a USB sound card, which has a microphone connected to it, which is down here. I can see it just basically hot glued it in place. And also have the audio out, which connects back into that little USB powered sound box device. And again, it's just a circuit board, a little volume dial. I did find that this particular one that I got from Five and Below, it was a bit noisy. Once I started turning up the audio, it started to produce a lot of static and hiss. So I had to play with it a little and get to where that was minimal, and to where I can get as much audio output as possible. It's still pretty loud and understandable, so that's pretty good there. Well, that's basically it here. Again, here is basically the full unit. And again, it was a pretty simple project. I didn't get too carried away with building circuit boards and getting everything put together. I just kind of hacked it together as quick as possible and try to make it look as pretty as possible, well, compared to my last one. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thank you, and goodbye.